So today for this video we need to create a post method for address or for user. Let's check for address, because here we have address. We don't have a controller with address and we don't have a service, so we can create another class for address controller and put this for address controller at rest controller. Also we need to create another class for service. Also we need to add this at service. So now for let's delete this here, this here, delete this. For address, because we have the address and ID, city, and set and get. Okay, and also so we need to go to address controller here, and then we can write at request mapping, select a value equal slash okay with method. We need a method with method post, yeah. So we can write a method equal equal a request method that here we have method that not default request. It's correct, but no, don't know why. Post. Let's do it this. Okay. Click void add address. Now we can do it like this here. Formatting for here. Okay, it's correct now. And just example dot, you can see the post or put or delete or get. So just now we need to go to the post to add something to the address. Okay, public void. Why it's void, not a list? Because we don't need to return anything, just we need to send from request to the server. So what we need to send, we need to send a address, like, because the address it's ID and city, so we need every time we need to send ID with the city, yeah. So here we need a address. The address is address. Okay. So we send the address. The type of address is address from here. It's about ID and city. So, and here we need to call the service. The service is address service, so we can create here add a private address. Okay, we add and then we can add the annotation on auto var. Yes, this is first part. And second, we add a function address, and from here we add address service dot the function from the address service, but we don't add any function here, so we can create here a function and then we can add it in the address service. So here it's like add address, and then inside this we need to send the address, this one. Here I add the same function, but it's you can change this name or you can change this name. It's not important to do the same name for this two part. So here just we need to create so we need to try this create method add address and type add address service from here. Okay, so from here, okay, we can add a service. Like before this, we can, if you need from address controller, we can, before this function, we can add a function like same what I did in the user controller to get all the address. Here, get all addresses. Okay, and here we can make a list of address. Okay, and from here we don't need a post and we don't need a method, and also we don't need this. Just this we can add it in the okay. Here we can also add get all. Okay, and then we can edit this from add services. Yeah, here. So before these two functions, just go to add address one, equal a new address, and the address equal ID, example add the one, and the city is Berlin. Yes, okay. So, and here the list of address equal arrays dot as list add one. Okay, and here also we can do a fetch, like return, not a fetch, just we can return the example and here we don't need a void, we need a list of sorry, let's do this before here. Fix this before, okay. Okay, get all addresses. Now we need a list of address, and here we can return what addresses. Yes. Example, suppose we have multiple, add one new address, add one Berlin, another add to airport or any city, and then so from list addresses, so we array this list, add one, add two, add three, how many? It's about how many address I have. But now just I have one, so I add it in the array list. And here I return back, so for example from address control, if I like slash addresses, so it means here get, and get all the addresses. I don't know if you click save it, so and return this return addresses dot surface, and here also need to return. We don't need to return here, sorry. Yes. Okay. Because it's a void. Now it's add addresses, so here from public void. Okay, so what we need to add? We need to add this new address. It's about address like this one. It's about new constructor. We have ID and Berlin and city, and then we need to add for this, because this is a table about the pages here. Like if I put here addresses and then I click OK, so I have address one with add one Berlin, and now if I need to add another address, example add to airport, yeah, so I need to use this function to request this address to return here. So I need to add addresses dot add. What I need to add? This is a list. Just we need to add a new list about this. Okay, so now okay, save as. Let's check if we have another error. No. Okay, so in the address control we have a post. Then just yes, because this is not working, just I need to tell the address here function. It's this is sent from the request. So I need another annotation, like when, if you remember, when I use the user here for user control, I use the variable ID and then I tell the variable it's a pass variable. So also same here I need for addresses controller, because this is address. I need to tell this for request. It's a request. It's a request variable. Request body, not request body. Request body. Yeah, it's the body sending from the request to the server. I think this now it's working. Okay, let's check Just stop the server and then go to Java application here and then run it as Java application. Yeah, the important point here is the post, because I need to send the post. How can I send the request? For example, if I have XML file or JSON file, how can I send it with the Spring? So I need another app to send this request to the server. Let's check now if 8080. So and here if I click addresses, it's not working. Yes, with S. Okay. Add one city, Berlin. This is a list. Okay. But what about if I need to send? I need to use this with method post. So I can use multiple, but I'm using Postman. So with Postman, I can send the post with the request address here. I'll tell you how can I use it. So just let Postman open. So this Postman, okay. Just let me do this here. Create a new file, HTTP request. Okay, and suppose I have this here. Let's get okay. Sending request. So I have the same result. Add one and city Berlin. Let's copy this. Okay. And go here. With post. And with the header. Sorry, with the body. Go to body and select row and click here. Okay. Let's check this too. And suppose this is payload. Okay. And then go to header and say here content type, and here say it's application JSON. Okay, because in the body this is a JSON file, it's a row. So this is a JSON, just I put in the header content type equal application JSON. And with the post, and also need to use the same URL here, because I use it from the post same. Yeah. If you see here this localhost, it's like same what I'm using in the post here. Post method with slash addresses. Now just click send. error internal server address. Why we have an error? Yeah, because here, if now I get sent body, sorry, here in the post, this post content type application JSON body. I don't think so. I need I don't think so. I need this here. I'm not sure. Let's check. 400 not correct. So okay, now JSON file this. And here it's the content type application JSON. New connection. Let's check if new connection stays Spring Boot 8. Study headers. Header content type sender. Okay, I will check it and I will fix it and then I will return back. Yes, I find the error here because I didn't add in the address in the address service. I didn't add when I add the create a function address. So we need to add address. Okay, this new address with the list here. So I just create list address equal array list as a list, so it's mean add one. But we need to add just here with two bracket, okay, a new array list. It's a new array list, so we can create a new list in that. This why it's not working. But now if you just run server and then here just right click for run as Java application. Okay, you can see the postman now. Let's check here, it's 45%, okay. Now when you open the postman, this is a postman. If you see here in the get addresses, okay, with sending, so I have in the get ID1 and ID2 because I create another post. So in another post now, if we have the first and check, we have add one and two Berlin Beirut. So in the post, I select post with the endpoint addresses, and then in the body, let's take add 3 and with suppose another effort. Okay, and then in the header we put the content type equal application JSON because it's this JSON file. We need to tell this JSON file. So and then we can send it. Yes, you can see here in the send request, nothing happened. Yeah, because we didn't return anything because in the Spring Boot here, okay, we have a public void. We don't return anything. And in the post you can see the status equal 200. It's okay. So now if you go again to the get, okay, and then click send again. You can see here 3 parts. So add 3 Erfurt, add 1 Berlin, yes, and add 3. So if you put now in the post example add 2 example Frankfurt, how many lists you have in the get? Now we need to have 3. Why? Because we have still 2. Then when I click for okay, let's add 2. I add it, okay. If I add 2 times, I don't know. And then in the get, yes, add 1, add 3, add 2. So if we now in the Spring Boot just we stop this server and then I run it again, so just we have, you can see here now if I run again now just run as a Java application. Okay, when I run, so now you can see, because we have, if you go again to get, just we have 1, yes. Yes, why it's 1 just? Because just I have here 1 in the address service. This 1 I added in the address, okay. Okay, now if in the postman I add another in the post, I add example to Frankfurt, so I just click send, then go to local to get, then I click send. You can see the add to the address to and the city, it's Frankfurt, okay.